Hi there, Stan the Annuity Man, America's annuity agent, licensed in all 50 states. Happy Halloween. This is going to be a treat, and it's not a trick. We're going to talk about how people sell annuities for fear and for greed. I think I got the fear covered here. We're going to cover the greed after I hear some Halloween music. So annuity rates don't buy the fear or the greed. Let's talk about how that's being sold out there in the hinterlands of the annuity world. Most of the time, this revolves around fixed index annuities. I have nothing against fixed index annuities, but this is the fear and greed sell that you hear most often, because let's go through the other annuity types. Single premium immediate annuities, deferred income annuities, and qualified longevity annuity contracts are very, very simplistic transfer of risk pension products, lifetime income products that have no moving parts and no annual fees, no market attachments. They're just very, very basic. You could explain it to a 9-year-old, which is good. The other very simplistic product out there is multi-year guarantee annuities, which is the annuity industry's version of a CD. Again, no moving parts, no market attachments, no annual fees, just a guaranteed interest rate for a specific period of time. And again, the 9-year-olds fully understand it. No offense to 9-year-olds. So the fear and the greed is pretty much surrounding the fixed index annuity space. And for the record, I like fixed index annuities, easy for me to say, index annuities, because we use them as a simplistic delivery system for the income rider guarantees for future pension needs. They were put on the planet in 1995 as a CD alternative. You know, that's going to maybe possibly get you a little bit better return than a typical CD in a normal interest rate time. But they're not market products. They're not a security. They're issued at the state level. You're just not going to get market returns, even though that's what you're being sold, pitched, and the proposals, they're showing the back-tested numbers. So let's talk about the fear aspect of it, which this is an easy sell for people. I mean, most baby boomers or people that are going toward that retirement age at this time of this taping, 10,000 baby boomers reach the age of 65 every single day. A lot of them are looking for guaranteed income or guaranteed principal protection. They've seen markets go up and down. They've been through the dot-com bubble. They've been through the 2008 situation. And at the time of this taping, markets are at high levels, and you have different things involved in the markets with cryptocurrency and things like that. People are a little weary, especially when you get to the finish line for retirement. You don't want to lose money because you don't have time to make it back up. So a lot of people are scared of the markets and swoops in the indexed annuity sales pitch, which is market upside with no downside, principal protection with market participation. Sounds good, right, Marge? No. That's a sales pitch. These are not market products. Yes, the principal protection's there, but the market participation is not there. I don't care what someone shows you, a back-tested number, proposal, it's garbage, okay? It's garbage. Just remember with indexed annuities, the call option, which is, and we're getting into the weeds a little bit here, but in essence, the returns are based on a call option, and those rules can be changed by the annuity company at their discretion. So if you buy a 10-year surrender charge annuity with a 1-year call option for the returns, you're in essence buying a 10-year surrender charge with a 1-year guarantee. You have to be very, very careful. But the fear pitch is markets are going to crash. Markets are going to go down. You've got to protect your, and you can have your cake and eat it too. When they pivot to the you can have your cake and eat it too is when the fraudulent, misleading stuff happens. And it drives me crazy because people will say, they'll call me, I got a call the other day. A gentleman said, you know what? I wish I would have heard you talk about index annuities and read your book, because by the way, I've written a book on index annuities. You can go to my site at theannuityman.com. I'll send it to you for free. He said, because I was pitched 7 to 9% returns on this index annuity on the back-tested numbers, but I've gotten around 1 to 3%. Yeah, that's reality. That it is what it is. That doesn't mean it's a bad product. That just means it was sold improperly, okay? So in fact, there's some people that their whole company is and they sell just index annuities. I don't even know how that's possible. I mean, it's like a doctor just prescribing one medication to everybody. And they have it's like market crash, systems or market. These people are just preying on fear. And they're scaring people into buying index annuities. You should never do that. You should buy an index annuity for the contractual guaranteed principal protection, or if you need future income, the attached income rider for future income needs, pension needs, and then you need to shop all carriers for the highest contractual guarantee. So the fear part of it scares people. You know, I mean, people that have seen markets go down, it scares people. People at the end of their working career and they don't want to lose any money, they're scared not to lose any money. But there's other alternatives other than an indexed annuity, and you can't buy that crap sales pitch, all right? Now, the greed part is also as bad. The greed part, actually, the greed part is a little bit more fraudulent, in my opinion, than the fear part. The greed part is you can get market returns with principal protection. Okay, you can't be that stupid. If you're that stupid, I'm glad you're watching the video because I'm getting ready to educate you. If you could get market participation or market returns with full principal protection, then that's all the Fed would buy. That's all other countries would buy. All the money in the world would go to indexed annuities. Remember, if it sounds too good to be true, it is every single time, without exception, especially in the annuity world. So if you're at the bad chicken dinner seminar or the really expensive steak dinner seminar, and you got the filet mignon, right? And the guy's up there saying, market upside with no downside, and look at the 10-year returns. You've got 15 and 13 and 12. Garbage. And by the way, these back-tested numbers, and in a lot of states, it's illegal to even show those. It should be illegal in every state, period. There's no such thing as a too good to be true product. So if they're selling the greed part of your brain and you nudge your spouse and go, well, that sounds good. We can get market upside and no downside. Let's do that. In addition to that, the biggest greed component of that pitch, in addition to market upside with no downside, which you should be smart enough not to fall for that, but the one that you might fall for is Mr. and Mrs. Jones. If you sign up today with this specific index annuity, which Mr. Bad Chicken Dinner Seminar says is the best one, we're going to give you an upfront bonus of 10 or 15 or 25%. And you nudge your spouse again and go, they're going to give us free money. You can't be that stupid. Bonuses are candy for the stupid. And the agent and advisor is hoping that you are out there going, oh, that's free money. It's not free money. There's 100 pennies in the dollar, and somewhere within that policy, they're adjusting the guarantees to make up for that upfront bonus. There's no philanthropists and annuity companies that wake up in the morning and go, you know what? I think that I'm going to give free money away to everybody in the country. No, the only people that do that is our politicians in D.C. They print the money and then they give it away, or they give it away to other countries, right? But not the annuity. The annuity business is a capitalistic business. They're in it for the profit. They're not giving free money away. You can't be that stupid. Buying an annuity for the upfront bonus is like buying a car for the stereo system. It makes no sense, but that's the greed side. So once again, greed, upfront bonus, market upside with no downside. Sounds great, principal protection with market participation. Garbage. Now, the last thing that they'll throw in there on the greed side is if you buy this income rider, you get free long-term care. Once again, incorrect, fraudulent. Long-term care is a health insurance product. Annuities, fixed index annuities, are life insurance products. There is guaranteed issue confinement care type coverage, enhanced benefit coverage, but in the South, what we call that is when you get sicker, you get your money back quicker. It's guaranteed issue, but it's not long-term care. So all of that greed stuff, it sounds too good to be true because it is. The fear stuff, you just can't fall for that. You can't get scared into that. And the solution for protecting your principal isn't 100% in an indexed annuity, period. All right, I know it's Halloween. I know everyone's tricking and treating and all that stuff. But what I want to make sure of out there is you're not buying on fear and greed. Buy on rational thinking. Buy on contractual guarantees. Buy on what you want the money to do. Remember, ask yourself two questions. What do you want the money to contractually do, and when do you want those contractual guarantees to happen? And from that, then we're going to pinpoint you to the annuity type of product that will provide the highest contractual guarantees. And you might not even need an annuity. How about that? Listen, I encourage you to go to my site, get my books, use my calculators. They're proprietary. They're fantastic. Nobody has anything like that. Schedule a call with me. Hit the subscribe button. That's the end of my instructions. And I'll see you on the next Stan the Annuity Man YouTube video.